Oh.
Bloomington, Indiana, Memorial Stadium. This game has been more prominent on the radar for several weeks, and now it has arrived in the form of a late-season top-5 clash. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Indiana Hoosiers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, there is so much anticipation as Oregon meets Indiana. You remember the beatdown from last season.
Test.
That was one of the most iconic
Test.
plays of the college football playoff. The pick six early in the game to really set the tone. But Oregon, Dante Moore has redemption on his mind. He knows that he is a better version of himself this season, and he can't wait to prove it against Indiana today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Ducks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And here's the return. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Running inside, it's Martin. They put the brakes on him.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Grabbed over the middle. It's shot. One ends there.
And that is a different collision. When you're trying to hit the tight end after he catches the football, this ain't a 185-pound wide receiver. Most of these guys, 240, 250, 260, try to go low, take out those ankles. And you see a lot of times that's when they hurdle or they're used to it too. But those big, strong athletes are hard to get to the ground.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Drives inside. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
And the Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. Rashida Downs going up top. Out wide left, it's shot. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
The Hoosiers have this offense rolling. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, it's Richard. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. This matchup, 2 teams in the top 5, just sort of whets the appetite for what we're going to see in the playoff, guys.
The selection committee is watching this one very closely because, David, both of these teams are easily talented enough to win it all, but only one can walk out of here with the dub.
But, and what does it do? It sets up the seeding, right? It sets up the buys. It sets up the whole future of the college football playoff. And I think you want to punctuate that. You want to leave a lasting impression late in the season on the committee and show them, like, hey, we're the best in the country.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield, it's Martin. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Dropping back, it's Hoover. Back's got it on the screen. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down.
That's perfectly fine. If I'm a defense, I'm going to give up some yards right there. Play deep, react to shallow. The running back catches the football. I come up. He gets a positive gain, but it doesn't matter because now I won 3rd down and forced him on 4th down.
And it's no good. He missed it. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Finds a crease, it's Hill. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Dante Moore.
Oh, what kind of...
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Bad throw.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Long way to go on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on second down. Look out! No
Catch
hair
them.
close on that one as he got drilled trying to
Get hurt.
deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quick completion on the out route. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's fourth down.
I love the third down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on third down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle, and that's exactly what he did.
On the return. Slips through the line. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Moore, play action. Buys time to his left. Shoots it to the left.
What the
Just
fuck?
a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the read game, all the stuff they can do. It opens up the passing attack. And I think when you've seen the Ducks teams throughout history, the ones that have enough balance to keep you off guard, keep you guessing, are the ones that are the best teams.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. The Ducks will hustle to the line.
Well, one thing you know about Oregon is they're always loaded in the backfield. They had a couple of true freshmen a season ago in Davison and Hill Jr., who were absolutely outstanding. And you expect this season, David, in the running game, those two guys are going to be the focal point for the Ducks.
They'll be the focal point, but it's just like what you saw a year ago, man. Like, they are committed, and they run hard. They run as angry as anybody in the country. Obviously, having more come back at the trigger opens it up. Price transfers in, so it's going to be another year of stable running backs for Oregon. A lot of ground and pound and a lot of physicality.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Moore trying to get everyone on the same page. Trying to escape and get it himself. They're going to mark him just inches short of getting that first down, but he is so dangerous when he takes off on the scramble. Let's see what they do on fourth down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Looking for the marker. Here's some daylight. Turning it on. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the 33-yard touchdown run. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, that shit,
The
man.
drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Using his legs, it's Beebe. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. And the Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air, it's Hoover. Finds his tight end. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in the zones. You got to get him involved.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Drops back on first down. Left side is Marsh. Shakes him down, and he might take off. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
When you're trailing into games, someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Fires to the big fella. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
And obviously, huge shoes to fill if you're Indiana's offense this season, having to replace a Heisman Trophy winner and Fernando Mendoza, David. And it's not going to be easy. And obviously, you go to the portal and you try to bring the next guy in. But honestly, when you look at Indiana's quarterback play, it goes even beyond Fernando Mendoza to Curtis Rourke the year before that. They have been so consistent at this position as of late.
Yeah, and I think with Indiana proving who they are now as a program, like if you come here as a quarterback, you're going to have success. You're going to take a leap, a Fernando Mendoza type leap, right? Like where he was a good player, he became a great player. So people are going to continue to line up to play in a smart, efficient offense where you're going to have a lot of success.
The Hoosiers have moved it inside the 20. In the red area, it's Richard. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground. They'll
go with a direct snap. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
And I like the bounce back for this offense. You go 3 and out, they don't get frustrated. They don't get down. Nice job going back to the drawing board, creating some good plays. Now here in a rhythm, moving the football.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Drops back. It's Hoover. Rushes on.
Oh, shit.
Run the
See
screen.
that? That's a good
That
play.
completion will take it inside.
Looking the opposite side.
The offense is threatening.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
And the Hoosiers have it with a 1st and goal. Direct snap. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be 3rd down.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
After getting stuffed, what do they have for an answer here on 3rd and goal from the 2? Changing the routes with his receivers. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. The defense snuffed out any attempt to move forward on the last play, and now it's 3rd and goal from the 2. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1.
No.
He will be
No.
stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Now, what a great job by this defense. Never giving up, man. Gave up some yards, get inside their own 1 on 4th and goal. And what did they do a good job of? Getting pushed, man. The big boys getting in the backfield, getting penetration, not letting the hole even open up, and they get the big fourth down stop.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. The give to the back. Not a lot of room to work. He made sure that football was secured. It'll be third down. Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. Third and short from inside the 20. On the gun, on third down, Dante Moore unloads to the wideout.
This nigga
Perfect
drop.
timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down.
Man, that is such great third down defense.
Nah, that was
Seeing
me.
the
That was a
football,
bad
breaking
throw.
on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that first down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early.
Why did it
Pass
punt like
interference, was
that?
right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
Makes the catch just
That
inside
bullshit,
the 40.
bro. Why would it punt like that?
All over him, stopped immediately.
Fuck. It is. Hold him to 3.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Makes the grab. Just what this offense was looking for.
One more
Sets him
timeout.
up at the 26 with the first down. Timeout taken by the Hoosiers. They cannot stop the clock again. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
Fuck.
Snap on first down, wants to throw.
Hey, let that
Pass
motherfucker
falls
catch that shit.
incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often
Hey,
in this
man.
game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Good, right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Oh.
And no chance at a
Probably should've
return
been
here.
out.
They'll start this drive at their own 25. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, week 12, almost zero margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look in on Iowa State taking on the number 15 team, the UCF Knights. And it's the Cyclones with a statement victory here and a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. The win puts them a game over 500 as this group looks to stabilize its season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Throwing more. Fires to the wideout. And there are flags flying as the pass falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a 1st down. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another 1st down here on 1st and 10. More to the air. Under pressure. Just got rid of that one.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Hand it to the back. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end, covering passes, but when you get a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Now here's Moore. Throws to the wideout. Out wide
Time you caught a
left, it's
pass,
Moore.
nigga.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands
Come on,
of balls.
fucking
You know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down.
Tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Second and long here. The handoff. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
Why is he not passing the ball?
Welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And they finally
This shit
get their
crazy,
first
bro.
sack of the day. And one of the
I don't understand why he's not passing the ball. Press fucking A fucking 3 times.
They got 3 sacks. They got to continue to put more and more pressure on the quarterback to play
Crazy,
better
bro.
defense.
He's got him in the flat. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Moore trying to get everyone on the same page. Complete in the middle. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and
This
they'll
shit
mark it
harder
at the
than it gotta
23.
be. Get this shit right.
This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
They'll run behind the big guys on the right. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff again. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Moore. The screen, and watch out. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm fine.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Now here's Moore. Still looking to his right. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo.
That drive
I've
was
been in this
crazy.
kind of situation.
Play
I'm at
action,
the
couldn't
goal
throw the
line, I'm
ball.
getting outside, and
Other
I'm
shit happened
protecting
too.
myself.
I'm like, damn.
And right down the middle.
All right, I got it done.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. All that vision. He was an eyelash.
Make this nigga work.
That return
Get this
and
nigga.
running
Trying to
on
get this nigga.
as we head to the 4th quarter.
That nigga work.
Now just about ready to snap it to start the 4th.
Yeah. You know, come on, that quad shit. Bunch. I'm gonna play run to play. I'm gonna play run first.
Final stanza of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Rolls right. Lets it fly.
Wow.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll hold it and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana! They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal late. He'll set up to throw.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go.
Let's
get it.
Baby, all the way to the house. A pick 2, as it were.
I love the effort by the field goal unit. They don't just take the play off. They don't hang their heads. They rush the extra point. Look at that. Get their hand up, get a paw on it, pick it up, and take it all the way back for 2 points and gain some momentum for this defense.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Move to his right. Fires downfield. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Going to throw it over the top of the D.
Cooked
Cooked
in.
inside the 35. Touchdown, Ducks. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. You can see it on the sideline. They've built a comfortable 4th quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with some flair, a 73-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
This is
He's
crazy.
got great speed. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Finds his target down the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
Well, they've got a ways to go if they're going to win this game. It's all about getting the drive started. They come away with a positive play to get this thing going. Let's see what they can do now.
The Hoosiers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, it's Hoover. Right side, it's Becker. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field and throwing to your best players.
Wants to throw one first. Turns it upfield.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Quick give. It's Martin. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Well, it's a nice job handing off to him and getting the first down, but with the scoreboard looking how it does, you've got to throw the ball. You've got to go hurry up, you've got to get plays run quickly, and you've got to throw it down the field to get back in this game.
I tried.
And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
How crazy is it that one of the best receivers in all of college football just made his first catch in this big of a game? You've got to give the defense tons of credit. They've had a plan for him. They've limited him, and that's why they're going to win.
After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Trying to wear down this defense. The 7th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 1. Churns into the pile. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
You know, this offense knew coming into this season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And the point after is good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. And the whistle blows as they bring out the trainers to have a look at an injured Duck. The freshman running back being attended to. We hope he's able to get back in the game shortly. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Follows his blocks. It's Davison. Got enough for the first down. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Keeps it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Ducks! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories. On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off with an electrifying 45-yard run to the house. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll bring it out to the 33-yard line, and that's where he stopped, and that's where they'll put it in play. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
You can have that if you want over there.
Just
How you
across
see it?
midfield, 1st and 10.
You have it.
Dropping back, it's Hoover. Oh, pressure's coming. Can't find his man.
I don't
as
know.
he took
I ain't
a
seen these
shot
chats.
trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's wrong with my chat? About time to boil through some flavor on. Listen, man. We do what we can, man.
Make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, gonna throw it. Left side, it's shot.
Man.
He'll go out of bounds.
I'm not even
They'll mark
taking
it
it.
down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. Get the first down, get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Rashad Downs going up top. Out wide right, it's Preston. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Timeout taken by the Hoosiers. They cannot stop the clock again. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down.
Corner.
Wants to keep it in the air. A strike downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Fires immediately. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal.
Wow.
Nice job on
That's
1st
a
down
fast
and goal. Get their tackle.
There we go. That
Timed that hit perfectly to keep it from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a...
Woo! Let's go. Oh, go!
Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, that's crippling because offensively you had to do something with the football, make a play. You fumble the ball, put it on the turf. Defense recovers. With this deficit, ball game over.
He got a fucking drill.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Makes the tackle.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Like it was some shit, but I don't even remember. See, that's another thing I hate about this game. Look at this. I got 2 plays. The whole first quarter, you only got 2 plays. Man, they be having every single play. Like, come on, dog. You only got 2 plays. Let's see, just that crossing. Oh, no, that's the corner. This is a big play right here. 3rd and 10.